The secret beauty step. I'm going to talk about today the secret step in your skincare routine that as professional facialists is always there, celebs is always there. Are you doing it? It's relatively simple and really quite cheap. Cloths. Do you have cloths in your skincare routine? The basic premise of why you would add them in and need them. You want them at your cleansing stage or with your exfoliators. And the reason why is themselves, the cloths are mild exfoliators. You think of the texture of a muslin cloth or a flannel, a face cloth. They have almost like little hooks like in the fabric. And they themselves are giving your skin a mild exfoliation and really helping try and pick up like the dirt and debris that is stuck all over your skin. Also, compared to a cotton wool pad, you imagine cotton wool is quite flat. Cotton wool doesn't really have that ability. And then there's a kind of eco debate between them. If you wear really heavy makeup, like lots of makeup, and you put a cotton wool pad with a cleanser all around, you tend to really slide over the top and move, and you're probably going to need, truthfully, 4 or 5 cotton wool pads before it's coming off and that foundation isn't still on it. Whereas you will get through that much quicker with a cloth. It will break through and help you get a big full face of makeup off quicker than anything else. So what cloth? That's the next question. And to simplify it, I'm going to talk about the 3 main types of cloth. Let's go muslin. Muslin first. So these, and what you want when you buy a muslin cloth, are unbleached, ideally organic muslin cloth. They will tend to be a natural color, which is awesome because it means you don't have any synthetic and chemical dyes in them. If you are super sensitive, you want to think about colors. To make color on cloths, they are adding masses of chemicals and dyes to get those colors. So if you're having problems with irritated skin, whatever kind of cloth, whatever kind of towel, you probably want to get rid of color and go as natural colored as you can. Back to that muslin then. Okay, so unbleached, organic cloth. They are really exfoliating in themselves, and they also have their own natural antibacterial properties, which is amazing. So compared to a face cloth flannel, a muslin I think is going to give you a better exfoliation. And so if you're oily, combination, definitely this. If you're looking for a deep cleanse, definitely one of these. The only time I would say that this muslin is not the best option is if you suffer with rosacea, sensitivity, and your skin is very red. Then maybe once a week, but not every day. You would want something softer, like a toweling face cloth or flannel. So its benefits as a face cloth and flannel. It also has the little hooks in the fabric to help take away dirt and debris. It's going to give you a slightly softer feel. I think sometimes a bit more luxurious. It holds its temperature better. So if you put it in hot water, it will feel nice and warm. Both of them, you're going to be able to put in a washing machine. You need to wash them as on a hot, at least 60 degrees, so that you're genuinely clearing bacteria. And the big cloth message from me is 1 is not enough. You need 1 for every day. So you're gonna have to get yourself a pile and make sure it's a 1-use thing. It goes in the washing machine and then you get a new one. However, you need to think about your washing powder, especially again, if you're sensitive, make sure that you've got as natural organic washing powder as you can, something like 7th generation, Ecova. There are not many in the UK supermarkets. If you're in the US, you have a bigger choice, but this should not come out smelling inordinately fragrance like it's just covered in Lenore. That can irritate your skin. Third up, that cloth we mentioned. When you buy some cleansers, like hot cloth cleansers, you often get free cloths with them at the moment. And they will tend to be what I call a very soft, flat cloth. Bit like these. We have them in some of our spas where you can pop them in water and they grow. If you are using a cloth like this, which tends to be more of a 1-use cloth. So they come, I think, I've seen them with Eve Lom, I've seen them with Liz Earle cleansers. They are a little bit more like we're talking cotton wool. They tend to be flatter, not quite as good as exfoliating, but really beneficial from a cleanse point of view because they're going in a bin. With these, you just need to make sure that they are biodegradable. That needs to be able to go in the compost and break down. If you ever put a light to these, be careful. This is not me telling you to do this at home. They should never melt. If they are melting, they've got plastics in and they are not going to biodegrade in your compost. Please don't try that at home without lots of safety equipment. So do they biodegrade? If that's what you're thinking from. For me, these are awesome for travel because having a wet cloth is horrible. If you're going away for a weekend, then these sorts of cloths are really key. And if you want me to start selling these, then let me know because it's something I was thinking about doing. So I'll be interested to hear. That's it today on our cloths. The secret beauty step, simple, easy, cheap. Go add it in. Make sure you give it the thumbs up. Subscribe down below and make sure you share and tell any of your friends that love their skincare or have concerns on their skin they need help with, that we are always here for nothing but the truth, and let us know what you want us to talk about next time. Bye, YouTube.